Why mommy always so rude? Slapping me, acting all cool. Always telling me what I should do and never give me food. If I get beat then I'm screwed, because she will kick me with her shoes. I can never just relax.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Wind, guide you.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed.
I'm not interested, Jody. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire
Missing out on
hunters or
some
something.
wonderful
In the old
opportunities
fort.
working in that bar.
Might consider joining up myself. Trouble? Yes? Yes?
What is it? Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. I suppose that's true. Fine. Why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir? You can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Controlling the
Something to
Pale
report?
gives Ulfric a port town and takes the pressure off of Windhelm. But it's only a matter of time before it's back. Speak with Legate Ricka. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks. Fair enough. We're driving the Stormcloaks back well enough at the moment, but we're already overstretched. That's what comes of trying to win a war with a bare handful of legions. If the Emperor would just give me the reinforcements I've requested. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aramat.
You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces. Secret, the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dora Brotherhood.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Spare a coin for an old woman, my lord. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. The divine smile on a charitable soul.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
The Empire's putting a great deal
I
of
remember
pressure
you.
on White.
You were at Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Galmar. He handles the new recruits. I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, speak with Galmar. What does bring you to me? It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the World Eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs. And what would you have me do?
If he's not
I'm
with
not
us,
much of a strategist.
he's against us.
Lord Ulfric listens to my
He
counsel.
knows that. They all know that.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar, and can you believe it? Both Ulfric, Stormcloak, and General Tullius.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter. Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. Well said.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire's finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough! First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk with good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphi? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
You see what talking to them gets us?
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation.
This is our homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Delmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
I'm afraid there's a serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. He's a dragon. Not just any dragon, but the right hand of Alduin, responsible for many atrocities during the Ancient Dragon War. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here, in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question.
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear. Shout for Udaving from the Dragon's Reach courtyard. After that, it's up to you. Yes? What is it?
Wait, I know you.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
The Greybeards have arranged a truce between the Stormcloaks and Imperials. How long can such a thing last?
Have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
You went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renikvaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesur, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Indeed, Orin Britro, I cannot leave here until you defeat Alduin, which you cannot do without my help. You have reconsidered my offer, Onikan Kron? You will release me, Roland, if in return I promise to take you to Skuldafn and stop helping Alduin? Onikan Korav Gair Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Incredible. Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited. A captive dragon. Just think of the possibilities. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself.
Farengar, very bad idea. Even for
Wait, I know you.
Surely you wouldn't miss a few scales, or a small amount of blood.
Jume, what are you doing back there?
Enough, fool!
dein Ruthi Aswan. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Zukbrit Oth, I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, mu bo kotins dinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Griffworth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Tell me that the truth will set me free. But when I speak my mind, they not hearing what I say. They just tell me keep my head up and just go about my day. Looking at my life and I don't know what to do. I've been working for a win, but I seem to always lose. Whipping on the road, hope I crash inside the cold. Maybe if I end it all, it'll count for something new. New push on the dash, I've been moving way too fast. Think about the friends I lost, through the mistakes of my past. Sometimes I find myself, I'm just always looking back. Think about the things I lost, for the things I wanna have. New push on the dash, I've been moving way too fast. Think about the friends I lost, through the mistakes of my past. Sometimes I find myself, I'm just always looking back. Think about the things I lost, for the things I wanna have. Cause lately I've been feeling like I really don't deserve it. Cause all I do is contradict the reason that I'm working. Like I'm drinking, like I'm smoking, like I throw it on my hope. I'm second guessing everything I really don't know. Like the bottom of my anger as always when I'm strangers. Care about my life only on nights I was faded. I was capable of changes maybe when I'm finally sober. But for now let's get jaded cause the night is almost over. Shorty blowing on my phone, says I'm never there. What do you do this to yourself? And she tells me what she's scared. Mentally I guess, honestly I'm unprepared. But even with my lack of feelings, baby, promise that I'm there. You push on the dash, I've been moving way too fast. Think about the friends I lost, through the mistakes of my past. Sometimes I find myself, I'm just always looking back. Think about the things I lost, for the things I wanna have. You push on the dash, I've been moving way too fast. Think about the friends I lost, through the mistakes of my past. Sometimes I find myself, I'm just always looking back. Think about the things I lost, for the things I wanna have.
That's the reality of life, how I'm living it, still giving it
little that I got till I finish it. No time for civil shit, I'm devilishly killing it. I'm spilling all my brain matter, hoping y'all are feeling it. Kinda a big deal, always a fifth wheel. Stuck in the mud, but got no time to stay still. Lost in the ocean, dreams in the sand. I'll keep afloat till the beach in my hand. I'll be on a cloud with my brain next to it. I'll be yelling loud, never say can't do it. Stick out from a crowd, what I say so amusing. I ain't got the time in my day to be losing. I'll be on a cloud with my brain next to it. I'll be yelling loud, never say can't do it. Stick out from a crowd, what I say so amusing. I ain't got the time in my day to be losing. I am a nuisance, please get used to this. Nike, I do this all day like I knew this would be my arrangement. Buried in pavement, tombstone engraved with gold, you can't obtain it. Brain overloading, too much serotonin. Let's save the cocaine for later, I'm joking. Complete loss of vision, can't see my condition. I'm not okay, but you don't know I'm tripping. Run longer than Simpsons, camp sex, I'm intense. I bring more smoke than your ancestors' incense. I cause pollution, thoughts are intrusive. Contacts are dry cause I got no solution. Blood loss, I'm suffering lots. I'm stuck in this box, wrestling thoughts. Knowing I'll win, graduating from nothing but sin to risen again. Oh, I'll be on a cloud with my brain next to it. I'll be yelling loud, never say can't do it. Stick out from a crowd, what I say so amusing. I ain't got the time in my day to be losing. I'll be on the cloud with my brain next to it. I'll be yelling loud, never say can't do it. Stick out from a crowd, what I say so amusing. I ain't got the time in my day to be losing. I am the one who you say you be wanting, but I am the demon your dreams I be haunting. You think that I'm free, but I'm evil and suffering is all that I know. So be careful, don't love me. Can you feel it now? Can you feel it now? Alright. Can you feel it now? I'm out.
Meet in the back of the van. I'm rolling up Molly, she rolling up Zan. She want my meat, but shout out to her man. Bitch, I'm your Craka, I do what I can. She said I'm funny, got good sense of humor. Stick in her mind like a terminal tumor. My penis ain't bald, bitch, I'm just a late bloomer. Songs about biscuits, the thing to consume her. Now bring her back home, then I hit from the back. Drop to her knees and she suck on my sack. Oh my god, Craka, your dick is so big. Cover her in white, then she look like a stick. No hickeys on the net, just a TT. If her father finds out, he will beat me. Mother at the door too, just to greet me. Yes, I read these songs, bitch, and they cheesy.
I just pulled up before each day. I fuck a hoe, got so much cash that I could buy you. Fuck hoes until they faint. Fans want me unrestrained. Hit me in my jaw, you could try to. I just put up before each day. I fuck a hoe, got so much cash that I could buy you. Fuck hoes until they faint. Fans want me unrestrained. Hit me in my jaw, you could try to.
Sorry, little hoe, but you gotta be quick. Swallow that pill like the nut from my dick.
Did you know every day that 100,000 men die?
I don't give a fuck, bitch, and watch a hell of hentai. How the fuck young Craka do this? He can hop on and he beat and he's ruthless. I can tell any lie, I can be truthless. But shawty get so much brain, she went clueless. One fuck, then I ain't dipping. She suck my cock and I talk about chicken. She said my dip bitch is up here the griffin. And she's obsessed with the life that I'm living. Sorry, ho, I gotta be dipping.
Will I make a sandwich inside of the kitchen?
Hell the fuck no, if you did, I'd be ripping. It's the 21st century, we respect women.
I just put up before each day. I fuck a hoe, got so much cash that I could buy you. Fuck hoes until they faint. Fans want me unrestrained. Hit me in my jaw, you can try to. I just put up before each day. I fuck a hoe, got so much cash that I could buy you. Fuck hoes until they faint. Fans want me unrestrained. Hit me in my jaw, you can try
Am I worth the fight, the tears in your eyes? Feeling high, feeling low, you and I letting go. You are my chemical, crashing into the unknown. It's like I'm treading on a thin line, unsteady on the inside. I'm praying that you don't let me go. Am I worth the fight, the tears in your eyes, the hard goodbyes, the long, lonely nights? 'Cause it feels like we're falling. Tell me, is this what you wanted? Am I worth the fight? Tell me I'm worth the fight. Give me a sign. When you cry on the phone, I will try to make it home. You are my beautiful, crashing into the unknown. It's like I'm treading on a thin line, unsteady on the inside. I'm praying that you don't let me go. Am I worth the fight, the tears in your eyes, the hard goodbyes, the long, lonely nights? 'Cause it feels like we're falling. Tell me, is this what you wanted? Am I worth the fight? Tell me I'm worth the fight. Give me a sign, a sign, a sign. Give me a sign.
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? To wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. A fateful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counsel your doom he foresaw. No shade are you, as usually here passes, but living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry? Ah, it's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonblood. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. You fought well. I find you well. It is long since one of the living was entered here. Shore's favorite warrior.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim. My disciples still follow the difficult
long last,
path. The way of the voice is neither wide nor easy.
Just speak the word, and with
But
high
if you
hearts,
stray
we'll
from
hasten
wisdom,
forth
then
to
to
smite
Sovngarde.
the worm, wherever he lives.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn.
We must drive away
still
his
follow
mist,
the difficult
shouting
path.
together.
The way of
And
the
then
voice
unsheath our
is neither
blades in
wide
desperate
nor
battle
easy.
with our black-winged
But if
foe.
you stray from wisdom...
To battle, my friends! The fields will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
The eyes of shore upon you.
A sign. Do you think we can walk the wire? Can we love with our hearts on fire? Do you think we can make things right? Am I worth the fight? Worth the fight? Tell me. Do you think we can walk the wire? Can we love with our hearts on fire? Do you think we can make things right? The tears in your eyes, the hard goodbyes, the long, lonely nights. 'Cause it feels like we're falling. Tell me, is this what you wanted? Worth the fight. Tell me I'm worth the fight. Give me a sign, a sign. Just give me a sign, a sign, a sign.
Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken. The endless wait gives way to battle. No escape! Time, foul worm.
Wrist so icy, bitch so curvy. Suck my dick, now Hermes dirty. Hundreds in the present, she be twerking. They top down, but the shit ain't working. Climb to the top and nobody can stop me. Running shit up when the numbers are dropping. Look, I'm an name of the charts on the top and I'm dropping a piece. You popping a Rari, ayy. Brand new bag, check the tag. Ain't go to place, but I cop the jag. I won games, but bitch you lag. Marbles firm, why you sag? Welcome to my party, ho, you can't kill me, I'm sorry, ho. Tell your bitch you Gario, and she won't play but Mario. Shit, bad bitch, I don't get it, right? Yes, I'm rich, I don't get it, right? Motherfuckers trying to act entitled because I'm famous and I'm going viral. Got a big cut, my sound with a big lug for the full band. Bust down those switch, why bitch so bad? Think she is zip like yo shit fake, that's why no taste. Not sure if you see this. Year ago there was in the keenest. Now there's cute on my penis. Making my flow is the meanest. Used to be so pumped that I couldn't even make ends meet. Now I'm dropping racks on pics of random bitches' feet. Went from broken stool straight to Suck on my dick, now her knees dirty. Hundreds of nipples that she be twerking. They top down, but the shit ain't working. Climb to the top and nobody can stop me. Running shit up with the numbers are dropping. Look, I'm in the middle, charts on the top and I'm dropping a piss. You coming a Rari. Ain't go to place, but I cop the check. I won't gauge what bitch you like. Marbles firm, why you sad? Welcome to my party, ho, you can't kill me, I'm starry. Ho, up to your bitch, you Mario. Wish you won't play with Mario.
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shor's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship, and bid you join the blessed feasting.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail him with great praise!
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from Shor, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Sorot fur Kanoran.
Before all others, and has always been. Of course, Alduin Wachlan Dani. I would not have helped you if I thought otherwise. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his Pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zultiraz Ach Ochmah. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same. Indeed, you saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch Funta Koral. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesitid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Crosis, solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Sarok Kondra. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Goran, I feel younger than I have. Many of the Dovahkiin are now scattered across Kizal. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Varzen, brightness of my Thum. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
I wish the Old One luck in his quest. But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for the tyranny of Paarthurnax's way of the voice. As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Thuri Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Truth is, I've never been anything like this before. I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you? Hey, don't tell Isran I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression for a new vampire hunter, I guess? You've probably killed lots of vampires, huh? I'm sure Isran will sign you right up. I'm not sure he'll take me. I hope so. Must be it. Fort Dawnguard. Wow. Bigger than I expected. is everybody? This place looks almost deserted. I guess this is it. Wish me luck.
New recruits. Isran will decide if you've got what it takes. Go on, he's right inside.
You here, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawn Guard, is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawn Guard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. So who are you? What do you want? You heard right. I'm glad word's finally starting to get around. But that means it won't be long before the vampires start to take notice as well. I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be...
You go ahead.
Isran found something for you to do, eh? I thought he'd like you. Good luck.
Vigilants never know when to give up. I thought we'd taught them enough of a lesson. Their hall.
To come in here alone. A fool like all the rest of them.
He fought well there. Jedon and Ressoff were no match for him.
Ha! Those two deserved what they got. Their arrogance had become insufferable.
All this talk is making me thirsty. Perhaps another vigil. We'll wander in soon.
I wish Loki would hurry it up. I have half a mind to return to the castle and tell Harkon what a fool he's entrusted this mission to.
I have half a mind to Loki of your disloyalty.
You wouldn't dare. Now shut up and keep on watch.
I feed him today.
the second I come home, she says he's something like your pops. Shit, I think I'm nothing like my pops. I stopped, I thought, I'm thinking maybe I should listen. Cause when it came to liquor, see, we made the same decisions. Tried to draw the line between us, I couldn't find a difference. Only thing that I could find, I didn't have children, how pathetic. All these actions we regretting, said he put the bottle down, but deep down knew he never meant it. That was Friday night, mama mad, she got a son who's faded, cause his time was like his mind. Always wasted, he'd ask a fan for favors, cause they couldn't save his paper. Now they fed up getting mad, they told him son, we'll see you later. But I said life and getting rough. Haven't seen it all, but I know I've seen enough. I'm in trouble, but he's not, even though they show him love. Even though they show him love, cause I said life and getting rough. Haven't seen it all, but I know I've seen enough. I'm in trouble, but he's not, even though they show him love. Even though they show him love, cause now with that being said, can I get my shot with my line? See, even at my worst, to the people doing fine, I get the time to give, I'm sorry. I wish I could help, I was taught real young, you in this photo by yourself. And see the doc, he gave me all these prescriptions, told me pop them daily. It'll help you with your symptoms. I said, doc, man, I can't do it. This is something that I live with. We tried pills for 10 years, and look at that. So twitching, I got laughed at by these children who copy and just mimic all these faces that I made, and I just wish they mind their business. Mama's boy, he ain't no Christian, but he always see forgiveness, cause he always blamed himself, and that's what it's the way he lived. And when he put it all down, he picked up all this substance, all this pain that he contained. It only led to self-destruction, cause he couldn't handle life. From nothing going right, concerned with what they thought, so he just craved a different life. That's the life of getting rough. Haven't seen it all, but I know I've seen enough. I'm in trouble, but he's not, even though they show him love. Even though they show him love, cause I said life and getting rough. Haven't seen it all, but I know I've seen enough. I'm in trouble, but he's not, even though they show him love. Even though they show him love, cause
What was that?
Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like I'm brand new.
Asian mood, let's get it. Wanna me always so rude, slapping me, acting all cool. Always telling me what I should do and never give me food. If I get beat then I'm screwed, because she will kick me with her shoes. I can never just relax. Always studying so I pass. Somehow always sleeping on the grass. Mommy always calls me trash. What else do you want from me? I just want some rice and tea. No!
Who sent you here? I don't know who that is. Is he like me? Vampire, yes. That's complicated. And I'm not totally sure if I can trust you. But if you want to know the whole story, help me get back to my family's home. My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you. Yes, it is. And it's mine. It's complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry. Good question. Hard to say. I can't really tell. I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's High King? Oh, wonderful. A war of succession. Good to know the world didn't get boring while I was gone. Who are the contenders? Empire? What empire? Cyrodiil is the seat of an empire? I must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely longer than we planned. Please, let's hurry. I need to get home so I can figure out what's happened. It's so good to breathe again. Even this weather, it's better than the cave.
Is it true what they say? There was a dragon held captive in Whiterun and you released it?
You probably want someone else. I'm
Why?
just the stable boy.
Who's there? Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
It may be dead now, but where did it come from?
That's it, out there to the north. I used to keep a boat around here to get there and back. Hey, so, before we go in there, I wanted to thank you for getting me this far, but after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Lady Serrano's back. Open the gate.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serrano? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serrana has returned.
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it.
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
She has
I'm
the
delighted
scroll.
to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are. Not quite. Though I can see how an outsider might arrive at that conclusion. No, we are vampires, among the oldest and most powerful in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most. I was about to suggest that very thing. Yes, you must certainly deserve a reward. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach and you will never fear death again. Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! That I offer. Now, make your choice. Be still. Awake at last. Good. The power is growing within you, and now you must learn to wield it. With my guidance, you will become a deadly instrument, striking terror into the hearts of mortals wherever you tread. Now listen to my words, and do as I instruct. The true power of the ancient blood is found in the form of the Vampire Lord. Assume the mantle of the Vampire Lord, and we will continue. To transform into a Vampire Lord. In this form, you can drain the life from your foes with your right hand. With your left hand, you can wield the power of blood magic to raise the dead. You can also call upon the power to turn into a swarm of bats to reappear some distance away. Should you run out of magicka, you can descend to the ground and fight as the beasts do. Do so now, and we will continue. Good. You are weaker when magic. However, the night powers are still yours to command, and your claws are still formidable weapons. Over time, your powers will grow in strength, and you will find new ways to use your gifts. There is much to learn. But if you master the powers of the Vampire Lord, few enemies will be able to stand against you. There is one last thing you must know. Slaying mortal men with your life drain grants you new night powers and blood magic. I keep a stable of thralls in the castle should you need to feed like the baser vampires to stave off the sun. That is all I have to teach you. If you wish to be reminded of these lessons, you need only ask. I have a task that will test your new powers. But first, do you have any questions? Good. Go and speak to Garen Marethi. Tell him it is time. He will understand.
Do you need something? Lord Harkon. Remember your place. Now, what is our Lord's wish? Well, well. He wants the chalice, then. You've heard of the Bloodstone Chalice? It is a rather well-kept secret. The chalice has been in Lord Harkon's possession for quite some time now. It is, when used properly, able to increase the potency of our powers. He has neglected using it for ages. If he wants it filled now, then grander things are afoot. This is good. Follow me. I'll take you to it. Lord Harkon has never cared to use the chalice, relying on his more than adequate powers until now. This is an intriguing change. Excuse us. I need to fetch the Bloodstone Chalice.
The chalice? Why? What are you up to, Garan?
Lord Harkon's orders, Orthiolf. Calm yourself. Our friend here has been ordered to fill the chalice.
Really?
Indeed. He's off to Redwater Den.
Well then, best of luck to you.
Vengalmo and Orthiolf are Harkon's primary advisors. I'm sure they're quite surprised to learn that you're taking the chalice. And here we are. Now, this chalice needs to be filled directly from the blood spring that is the source of Redwater Den. But that's not enough. Once that's done, the blood of a powerful vampire needs to be added to it. Keep in mind that Redwater Den has fallen into, well, let's just say less reputable members of society now dwell there. It's your choice whether to attempt to deal with them or force your way through. Hurry back. You don't want to keep Lord Harkon waiting.
Hello there. Do you need something?
If you're buying, go on in. Otherwise, shove off.
Hold it. If you're going downstairs, you keep your weapons to yourself, or we'll be getting better acquainted. Head on in, and behave yourself.
Don't like those eyes. Your skin's as pale as the snow. So it's your first time? Sure. Find a booth and enjoy.
Yes? Yes?
That's the last of them. Forsads can't resist after they get a taste of your toast skooma.
The water from the spring makes the skooma so much more potent. We'll have all the thralls we'll ever need. Good thing the boss heard that old farmer running his mouth off in the tavern about finding this place.
Melee!
Should I bring it with me? No, we can't be without it. Be without it. Be without it. Be without it. No, I can't breathe. No, we can't be without it. Breathe without it. Breathe without it. Breathe without it. Breathe without it. Tell me what can you see? No, we can't see without it. 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 I wanna be free. No, living free without it. Free without it. Free without it. Free without it. Free without it.
Talking about that hope, talking about that rope. How come when I drown I float? How come when I come down I'm broke? Formaldehyde in my mind I so conspire with a lot so dope. Ain't getting clean, ain't got no soap. No that meaning ain't not so dope. Succeed in the street still I won't boast. With speed in at least 3 miles I coast. I ain't bleeding and I'm so close. Feeling the wine of the life I toast. Desire rhymes I compose. I suppose I can choke. Cyanide in my microphone. Nice and low with the nicest flow. Better save my mind before I explode.
Should I bring it with me? No, you can't be without it. Be without it. Be without it. No, I can't breathe. I can't breathe without it. 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 Tell me what can you see? No, we can't see without it. 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 I wanna be free. No, living free without it. Free without it. Free without it. Free without it.
Lead the horses to the river and then give her all I got to give. I'm on point like a pocket ship. Slap you like a hockey puck. I'm fired up, some lightning struck my rocket ship. Got more time on my hands than watches on an octopus. What you got to give, it's not enough. Can't talk while you in the truck. I'm stuck inside a rut and my ship is getting sunk. I got more than 50 problems, less than 50 bucks. I got wicked luck. If I spill my blood, they lick it up. Lick it up, lick it up, lick it, lick it, lick it up. Lick it up, lick it up, lick it up. Lick it up, lick it up, lick it, lick it, lick it up.
You are the self that keeps me caged. You are the wrath that feeds my rage. The moment of doubt in all my faith, the reason to stay. Drawing me in with every breath, leading with hands around my neck. Whatever you want is what I get. Don't ever forget, 'cause no one can break me like you do. All of the hell you put me through, the more that I fight, the more I lose. I'll always surrender forever. When we make love, it's torture. Rip my heart from my chest. Just when I think it's over, you love me to death. Love me to death. Love me to death.
Too bad. Lord Harkon's new favorite. Dead so soon after joining the family.
We're just lucky I was here to return the chalice to Vingalmo so he could make sure Harkon gets it back.
Wait, what? That's not what we agreed. We take it back together.
Idiot. You didn't really think I'd let you walk out of here either, did you? Vingalmo wants you both dead.
Well, that's just fine. Orthion told me to finish off anyone who got in the way. Well, well.
Give me the high that keeps me low. My only drug, my antidote. Feed my obsession, make it grow. You have control of me, 'cause no one can break me like you do. All of the hell you put me through, the more that I fight, the more I lose. I'll always surrender forever. When we make love, it's torture. Rip my heart from my chest. Just when I think it's over, you love me to death. Love me to death. Love me to death.
I see you have returned, Lord Har... As well you should have. Welcome to the politics of Lord Harkon's court. Vengalmo and Orthiolf both long for our Lord's throne, but cannot make overt moves against him. Each sought to gain power by using his underling to kill you and keep the chalice for himself. By ensuring the chalice reaches our Lord, you have increased his power over them, and at the same time, deprived them of their little pets. You've done Lord Harkon 2 great services. Take what you've learned to heart, and be careful who you trust. Now, I believe that Lord Harkon wishes to speak with you.
You are here. Yes, I did. When I told you that I was grateful for my daughter's safe return, I told the truth. But I did not tell you everything. Good. Strong instincts and a cunning mind will serve you as well as blade, spell, or claw. As you know, vampires are powerful, but we have limits. Our great enemy is the sun. And until recently, it's an enemy we've had no way to fight. For centuries, I searched for an answer to this problem. I found an old prophecy written by a moth priest. Those scholars who read the Elder Scrolls. The prophecy tells of a time in which vampires will gain power over the sun, and will no longer fear its tyranny. I believe the secret to unraveling that prophecy is written in Serana's Elder Scroll. I have ordered the court to assemble. I have a new task for us all to carry out, and that includes you. Come now, and hear my proclamation. At last. Soon we will claim dominion over the sun itself, and forge a new realm of eternal darkness. Now that I have reclaimed one of my Elder Scrolls, we must find a moth priest to read it. I have spread false rumors about the discovery of an Elder Scroll in Skyrim to lure a moth priest here. Now it is time to see if those efforts have borne fruit. Go forth and search the land for rumors of a moth priest.
I leave politics to others. I serve the lord of the castle.
Look to the cities. Speak to innkeepers.
Hello there.
Anyone who would meet a traveler. Go now and carry out this task. This is my command.
Moth priest?
Most interesting.
Hello there. I'm sorry I don't have more to offer.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before you know. The College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Do you need something?
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several of your Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to... A moth priest? What in Oblivion do you need a moth priest for? Fine, fine. No need to get your britches in a twist. The obvious answer is to go to the Imperial City. The moth priests make their home in the White Gold Tower. Sometimes they go out looking for Elder Scrolls. Lucky for you, there's a moth priest in Skyrim right now, doing just that. He stopped in to do some research in the library, then left for Dragonbridge. If you hurry, you might catch him there. It's no secret. Please, don't do anything to anger...
You must be lost. The tavern is down the road a piece.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Fate is the name. I keep the inn. Have you seen that Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. Until next time.
Who's there?
ancient town you are Dovahki. Ah, so that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south across the Dragon Bridge. Mm-hmm.
if my eyes have been opened. I am blinded by the light of your majesty. I must obey you. What would you have of me, master? Certainly. Where can I find this castle? I will set out at once, then.
Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like it's brand new.
Asian mood, let's get it. Wanna be always so rude, slapping me, acting all cool. Always telling me what I should do and never give me food. If I get beaten, I'm screwed. Because she will kick me with her shoes, I can never just relax. Always studying, so I pass. Somehow always sleeping on the grass. Mommy always calls me trash. What else do you want from me? I just want some rice and tea. No!
What is your command?
Well,
Surprised you weren't.
yes, I see that. I trust his capture was not too difficult a task.
What meeting? I wasn't informed of any such thing.
They are determined and well armed, but foolish if they think they can defy us. We will deal with them in time. Well, your thrall awaits, and we have given him the Elder Scroll. Command him to read it, and let us hear the words of prophecy together.
Master, I have done as you asked and traveled here. Of course. What is it that you need me to do? Ah, yes, the Elder Scroll. I admit, I am looking forward to this. Of course, Master. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. Greetings, Master. What do you need?
That was not as useful as I would have liked. Even so, you did well. My traitor wife stole one of them away and then disappeared. As for the other, the last that I heard, it was lost in the bowels of a Dwemer ruin. It seems our work is not yet done. But I have waited this long, and we are so very close now. I can wait a bit longer.
You're new here, so I'll explain this once. You
have a
feed
moment
from
to
the
talk?
thralls as much as you like. You kill them, and I'll
That
split you
moth
in
priest
half.
Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking. Didn't want that lot getting wind of it. Especially my father. It's not a question of trust. He's just obsessed with the prophecy. And from what I could tell, 1,000 extra years of obsession haven't made him any better. We should have found him a hobby. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end. We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself. The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it. Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas? I don't think so. She said she wanted to stay awake in case the situation was resolved. It had to be one of us, and, well, she's so much more powerful than I am. It just made sense for her to be out here. Anything else? Wait, that almost makes sense. I used to help my mother tend a garden in the courtyard here. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful. Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look. Trust me, I lived here a very long time and I know every nook and cranny. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in. Come on, it's just around the side.
You need something?
Do you need something?
Take a left up here. This is one of those... Who's there? Who's there? I knew I heard something. Yes? What did you need? This leads out to the courtyard, so head to the door. We've made it to the courtyard. Oh no. What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was weird nights. This was my mother's bed. Do you know how powerful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait. Yes? What did you need? Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing and the dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something. there's something strange with the moon dial. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go. I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might go wrong. Where'd you go? Who's there? I'll teach you. You knew I could. This. You know you're here somewhere. I knew I heard something. You're not getting the best of me. I'm sure of it. Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? something here that tells us where she's gone. My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find her notes, there might be some hints in there. I remember she used to keep us... Any luck yet? You did? Let me see them. I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn. The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself. That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn. A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it. We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place. Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be... gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started. Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them. Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood. Of course. What is it? I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost. Possibly. I guess even a vampire mother is still a mother. She worried about me. About all of us. But she wanted to get me as far away from my father as possible before he really went over the edge. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then? All right, here goes. Ancestors. Created a portal in Soul Camp. Incredible.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this. Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you. Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Mother!
It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it! How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you.
So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter?
Safe? You call bringing her here safe? Has she explained nothing to you?
Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. It's what some call the domain of Molig Bal, his place in oblivion. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter? Have you been listening to me? Like Serana, I'm a pure-blooded vampire. My presence on Tamriel is as much of a danger as hers. You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification. And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path. Serana? This stranger may call himself a vampire, but he knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to him?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you! I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father!
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
If you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. For Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes, I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down. One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
the end of heart is bleeding, hate this feeling.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive. Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
Hear something.
It's Durnevere. He's here.
Where'd you come from?
Where'd you come from?
What have you...
volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they can see. Unless...
Come on, she's leading us to the scroll. Come on, he's leading us to the scroll. Come on, he's leading us to the scroll.
Forgive my astonishment. Volume. Yes. The soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly hide. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself. Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way.
Leading us to the scroll.
What did you want? Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way. I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition. I appreciate your concern for me, but Serana is all that I care about. You must keep her safe at all costs. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have left.
The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin. Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death. The hostility was necessary. I was bound to an oath. I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue. Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you. For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there. I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more. I will place my name with you, and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum. Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right. In my language, the Quinarin is the vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova in battle. Even in the Soul Cairn, the defeat of the World Eater has reached my ears, Dovahkiin. You may not be Dova, but the defeat of Alduin earns you the right of title.
I'm glad we found the scroll. I wish you could come with us.
Arvak! You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this rough place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
I leave politics to others.
Yes, how may I serve you, my lord? I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with the scrolls any longer, my lord. Please, do not be angry with me. I'm afraid in my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the time I needed to prepare. The failure is purely mine to bear. As you can see from my bandages, it's not that I am unwilling, it's that I am physically unable. Oh, please, my lord, please, forgive me. If only such a miracle existed, I'd overcome the impossible in order to secure it, if it meant pleasing you. Although I would gladly die by your hand, perhaps I could offer an alternative way to read the scrolls.
I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you. Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim, in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract Ancestor Moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls. In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you. From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy. Fortune smile upon you, my lord. Yes, my lord? What can I help you with? Fortune smile...
Where'd you come from?
Hey, someone do something!